I've been a client since 2010, May of 2010. And I decided to add my mother on as a member. So I paid for her membership starting in like June or July of 2016. About 2 years ago, my grandparents became really, really ill to where my mom had to start going to help her sister take care of their parents. So twice a month, she would go up there. And it turns out that she wasn't using her membership at all. And she accrued 2 years worth of membership. So I'm paying $49.99 a month, and she's not using any of the membership at all because she didn't have time. So I lost my job due to COVID, July 2020. So I told her I couldn't pay for the membership anymore. And as a matter of fact, I called Massage Envy Sugarloaf to let them know I couldn't pay for the membership anymore. I needed to have them remove my payment from her account, and I needed to close her account. And I was told that I didn't have the authorization to close her account, that she would have to do that. So when she called to close the account, the manager, Tim Cole, said, well, we'll do a freeze. And she's like, okay, well, that's great. And he says, we'll do a freeze, and that will allow you to use up the membership that all these sessions that you've accumulated. So she went ahead and scheduled an appointment for a massage. And when she went there, they charged her $55 because her membership wasn't up to date. And she said, well, I was supposed to be a freeze. And the receptionist or the front desk person said, there's nothing in your account that says anything about Tim allowing a freeze. And so I went ahead and paid it because she's on Social Security so she can have her session. And so she talked, I don't know exactly what she happened to talk to him about, but on my end of it, basically, he's been charging her card when she went another time and paid for the month that was due. They kept that card on file and charged her subsequent months. So she's handling that apart from this. But my issue is right now that he's finally saying that we can cancel the membership. This is the way we have to do it. There's certain steps you have to do. You have to turn in a form, and it takes 10 days. And then after that, she's allowed 2 months to use up the 24 sessions. Or I can have them transferred to my account. And of course, I'm like, well, okay, yeah, great, because, technically I paid for them. That sounds wonderful. And then he told me, well, now she has 25 sessions, and it's going to cost $10 per session to transfer it over to my account. Yes. And the thing that bothers me is that it clearly shows that her membership is under my membership, because instead of her being charged the $65 like I'm being charged because they went up on their prices, on their fees, she's being charged $55 because she's under my membership. And I have proof, I can pull up my bank record showing that I'm being charged twice by Massage Envy for membership fees during the time that I was paying for her membership. But he contends that it's the policy that if they transfer the sessions, I must pay $10 per session. So I have to pay $250 in addition to what I've already paid for the sessions for about 2 years worth of sessions. And then he told me I have 2 months to use them. So that basically is it in the and I talked to him and I said, I've been with Massage Envy since 2010. 11 years. And he's like, I'm sorry, that's just our policy. I got in touch with corporate, and of course, corporate says that each Massage Envy is their own entity, et cetera, et cetera. And I explained to them my situation, and the fact that he basically was taking advantage of an elderly person, and that I'm been a member all this long, and I paid for the memberships. Why should I have to pay to use the sessions? And they're like, well, we'll forward this on to the manager there, which, once again, we're just going around in circles. So he's expecting me to date to pay for her April dues, which is $55, plus pay $250 so they can transfer the sessions to my account. The solution that I'm seeking is to just transfer the sessions to my account because I paid for them, you know? And the other thing was I was wanting him to allow her to just use the sessions, give her time to use the sessions. And he says, no, once she cancels, she only has 2 months to use the sessions. So I just want them to just transfer the sessions to my account. Well, unfortunately, I would suggest to them not to sign up with Massage Envy. And the reason is, first of all, if you sign up, you are contracted for a whole year, period. You cannot get out of that year contract.